Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese, and we're still watching for the possibility of this afternoon kicking off a thunderstorm on the back end of this low pressure system. We're also looking at a colder day today and then multiple chances for precipitation within this 7-day period. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, today we are watching temps only getting up into the mid-50s. 55 degrees is our high. And even though we have mostly cloudy skies throughout our day parts here, some of these isolated cells on the back end of the system could kick off a thunderstorm due to daytime heating and, of course, some instability we are tracking. And we can see that here. There's that uniform area of precip that moved in overnight last night. But as we move this a little more forward here by 1 p.m. today, you can see it's already moved past the state. But we still have some of that northwesterly flow that will be pretty gusty for us today. But some of these showers here could linger and give us the possibility for some thunderstorm activity. And then we'll be drying off by the time we reach Sunday morning. And we'll have a mostly dry Mother's Day before we hit the overnight hours on Sunday. We'll get to that too in a minute. But first, wind gusts. This is 1:30 p.m. today. On the back end of this with that northwesterly flow, we're seeing some gusty winds. And here at our southern neighborhoods, we're looking at 27-mile-per-hour gusts in Hillsdale, and more to our northern neighborhoods, 25 miles per hour there in Lansing this afternoon. A little bit of a breezy one. Thankfully, these will taper off as we head into the evening hours, as our flow will be now from the northwest, advecting in those colder temperatures. And we'll see that in our overnight lows tonight as well. We'll have partly cloudy skies, but still our lows will get down to about 41 degrees and our sustained winds at around 16 miles per hour. Now tomorrow, thankfully for Mother's Day, we are looking at a much nicer day, mostly sunny skies throughout the daytime hours, and our highs getting back up to 68 degrees. Going to be nice and definitely very comfortable for us, not too hot. Now our Super 7-day forecast though is showing us today we're still looking at that isolated chance for thunderstorms this afternoon, then warming back up to end our weekend here for Mother's Day, 68 degrees. But let's look at next week for us here. Late Sunday night into Monday morning, we're looking at rain, and then Monday afternoon, another system moves through, possibly giving us some thunderstorms as we'll warm back into the 70s, but we'll have yet another cool down heading into Tuesday with 63 degrees, and then the rain doesn't stop there. Even though we'll dry out by midweek on Wednesday, 65 degrees, we'll have multiple chances for precipitation as we end next week, as we gradually rise back up to 71 degrees on Friday.